Okay, Sagittarius, for week commencing 22nd of May 2017. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, that's upside down. It's supposed to come up. Oops, both of them are coming up. Interesting. It's quite a spiritual week for a lot of signs this week. This card has been coming up for a lot of yous, for a lot of signs. Okay, some of you could be graduating. Oops. Excuse me. Okay, Sagittarius. You're at a crossroads in your life at the moment. You have decisions to make, you have multiple options, which are kind of choices, but you don't look at them as choices because they're not something you'd like. They're not your choices, they're just options, if you know what I mean. And specifically, the choice could be in terms of partnership, I feel. There's emotional loss. There's something you wanted for a while romantically and that's not happening, and hence there's emotional loss. You're suffering. You're melancholy. You're feeling feelings of depression. And you're now regretting, in a way, indirectly, because you haven't been really wise about the choices you made in the past in relation to this person, in relation to your partner, because you've tried everything and nothing's been working out, and now you're hurting. You're hurting really bad, and you're deeply hurt, and you're melancholy, you're depressed, you don't know what to do. There are options, but you don't want to choose. You just want to sit in your depression at the moment. You thought it was a spiritual union, you thought it was a soulmate connection, but it wasn't. Okay, financially, things look good for you at the moment. Your current financial situation looks decent. If not, in your near future, you're going to be promoted or recognized for your hard work. I hear applause. You could be on a stage, at an event. People will recognize you and reward you for it. They'll applaud you for your hard work, for your good job done. Some of you could be graduating from college or getting your final PhD certificates. Okay, there's lack of balance, mental balance this week. You're not in your head. You're not, okay, basically, you're not in your senses at the moment. There's need for balance. Financial front is fine, but emotionally, mentally, psychologically, spiritually, your thoughts are out of whack. You need to strike a balance. This card needs to move all the way around to be able to move on from the situation. See that card moving on? See this man, wise and mature, trying to move on. So this is upside down. There's no balance in life at the moment. But in order to get that balance, you need to sit down and ask yourself, is this what you wanted? Do you want to move forward and strike a balance and harmony in your life, or you want to be stubborn and sit in the situation when you can't do anything about it? You can't help the situation. This is the way it is. This is the situation, and it's not going to change emotionally or on the love front with this particular person. Yet you're sitting there crying about it, and it's been a while, Sagittarius. It's been a while. It's not like it's a fresh relationship. It's been a few years, and you've realized that this isn't the right partner for you, yet you're sitting there being emotional about it. I know it's easy said than done, but it's time to move on, Sagittarius, for your own peace of mind. For your own peace of mind, you need to move on from this situation because it's causing you mental hurt, agony, anguish, which might affect your mental health. Some of you might be on antidepressants or seeing a shrink perhaps, because the burden of this emotional stress is so much that you're unable to take it. You can't take it anymore. But then you have to help yourself to get out of the situation by removing yourself from that situation. So you're lingering around in that situation, and if you think you can move forward, it's like, being in two separate boats. You need to move on. For that, you need to look after yourself, harmonize your thoughts and actions, align them together, and be aware. Because I see you've made mistakes in the past. You weren't aware of what things were like, what was happening. You weren't aware of this person's intentions or the kind of person you're going to be with. You just weren't aware. And then this happened. Now you have choices. You have options, but you're blocking yourself out. You don't want to look at those choices. This is self-sabotage. This is deliberate. You're on the path of self-destruction at the moment because you're not able to see that in order to higher your vibration and in order to release this energy, you need to move on. You need to move on, and you need to release higher vibration. Okay, I'm sorry, Sagittarius, there's a lot of toxic energy here. I'm just going to cleanse it a bit. I like to use love and light in my readings, but okay, some people out there, you're surrounded by toxic energy. Look at the speed of the crystal. Look at the speed of the pendulum. That's actually all the toxic energy out there that's being cleansed. Okay, you really need to clear your aura. You need to cleanse yourself. You can't sit in this. You can't sit in this. This energy is not helping. Get out of it. Go socialize. Do things that you enjoy. Follow your passion. Do something you like. There's emotional loss here. There's emotional hurt. It's definitely a romantic hurt in a romantic relationship. And you'll have to work on it, Sagittarius. Because this isn't going anywhere. This is a waste of your time, energy, and emotions. It's not going anywhere. Law of attraction. Now I see a lot of you could be attracting this negative stuff. I mean, it's not like we have a choice or something, but sometimes, how the law of attraction works is when you constantly think about something, it manifests into reality. If I'm thinking positive, it'll manifest into something positive. If I keep thinking negative, it'll manifest into something negative. So chances are you're sort of being self-destructive and sabotaging your own self. You're attracting this negative. Don't do that. Don't do it in terms of this relationship. Let it go. Release it. Attract positive. In order to make room for the new, you need to release the old. And the only constant is time. It'll change. It's all about the time, Saggy. It's all about the time. Goddess. So there's goddess energy. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Nurture yourself. Go for a spa. Go for something that helps you relax and release. Saggy, male, female, do something that relaxes you. You know, if you want to have a beer or a glass of wine, or you want to go for a spa or a golf session, whatever. Anything that helps you release, or a Reiki session, do it. You need as much positive energy as possible this week. You need to stay motivated. You need to be positive. Positivity is the key. Saggy, you need to be focused and stay very, very positive this week. That's your key, positivity. This week is going to be challenging in terms of keeping positive. You could feel really melancholy and depressed. But ultimately, it's in your hand. You can lift yourself up, or you can destroy yourself. It's how you deal with it. Bring in the positive, attract the positive, think positive, and it'll manifest in your life. Third eye chakra. Try to see what lesson was in this situation. Try to see the lesson hidden in this. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Much love and light. If you like the reading, please comment, share, subscribe, and like.